Okay, so as you guys can probably tell already, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to do calligraphy without the calligraphy pen. Because often people just give up on calligraphy just because they don't have the calligraphy pen. You should probably start off with just pencils and pens because you might get out of the passion of actually going to calligraphy. So that's what I'm going to be showing you today, how to do calligraphy without a calligraphy pen. So, first off, you're going to need a pencil and a book. Those are the essential things you'll need, obviously. So, basically how calligraphy works is that when you go upwards, it's lighter, but when you go downwards, it's darker. Also, before you start off with anything, you need to know how to do joints. So for example, M would be like this. So that's not very good. Also, for example, you want to write crown. So you kind of need to know how to, for example, write the R's and kind of do your C's and stuff. Even though that looks like grown, like you kind of get the idea. You can just do this. So you need to make firstly your handwriting not look like grown. You need to know how to write in joint, and then you can kind of start calligraphy and everything. So I would suggest first to write all of your ABCs down. So first in small. Now just join them together. And for most of them, it's not just for the F, it's not just like this. You know, you don't just do this. No. You have to kind of make the upper one shorter and the lower one bigger. And that's how you kind of do it. You know what I mean? That's an E, by the way. It's not just a random swiggle. So yeah, that's what you need to learn first. After you kind of learn that, you can start off with the rest. Also try doing your capitals too. Don't forget about those. So the second thing you're gonna do is just do these. So you're going upwards, right? And then you're going downwards, and you can kind of when you're going downwards, kind of make a little gap in between. So from the top it's kind of lighter, and from the bottom it's kind of like that. So in the middle it's the most center colored. So for example, I'm writing an A. So we're gonna take this and we're kind of just gonna do that, even though the top is like that. You see that? Because from here it's going up, so it needs to be a bit lighter. So we write, for example, fantastic. So you're going upwards, so it's lighter, but then you're going back down, so it becomes darker. Then you're going back up, then you're going back down, down. First, try and make those little lines, and then fill it in. So you see, that looks like a lot more like a calligraphy pen than this. And even if that does look like that, it's because I'm using a 3B pencil instead. Sorry, I didn't have any other pencil. So yeah, kind of practice while using every letter. So write the ABCs again, except this time try and do the trick that I just told you. So yeah. So another tip that I would give you is just to write a bit bigger first, okay? So let's write graph, yeah. That does not look good. Yeah. And then kind of just go along with the lines. Don't fill them in, but go along with them. Okay, then this is where your pen kind of comes in. So just use a normal ballpoint pen or a marker. Or if you're feeling fancy, then you can use some fine liners. We'll get into those later. They're the exact same thing, just have more color, just more defined. So you take it and you basically just follow the guidelines of your pencil so you don't mess things up. Because you can just erase pencil, but you cannot erase pen. And if you're thinking about using corrector looks weird. Let me just tell you that. My pen is working horribly right now. Just give me a sec. This pen is working. It probably ran out of ink or something. Okay, then just fill in those little gaps. And that looks a lot more like a calligraphy pen. Even though that does not look good, it looks way more like a calligraphy pen than this. You can see kind of the difference, right? This is more of the calligraphy pen style, and there's just a normal like joint. Although you can get calligraphy without using a calligraphy pen. Just because it looks like that does not mean it's calligraphy. This is also calligraphy. This is also calligraphy. For example, let me show you this. That is calligraphy. That is calligraphy. That is calligraphy. And you see, those were kind of like colored in, but they're not that much. This one does not look colored in. It is calligraphy though. So, but this is about like how to get the style of calligraphy, you know what I mean? The thing is, you just need to keep practicing with it to get a little bit comfortable with it. I would, honestly, this is easier than using a calligraphy pen. I don't know about brush pens, but I wouldn't say use those, you know, ink pens, which are like chiseled from the top, kind of, you know, those pens, and they have like this little here, and then you like put ink cartilages in them. Don't use those. I would, because it's kind of hard. Also, they can like break and the ink can like spill out, and etc, etc. I would say start off with those brush pens, which are kind of like flexible, like those tips, and they like move, so whenever they go up it's like light, but when they go down it's pretty dark. So I would recommend that, which I'll probably be showing you how to use in the next video. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. If you want to see more videos, start to like subscribe to my channel so I know someone's actually watching my videos and enjoying them, or else it's just that, you know, why should I do it? So yeah, thanks for watching.